In the last few years, there's been an increase in the number of people who carry truck guns or vehicle-based guns in everyday life. It can be tricky navigating certain laws when it comes to truck guns, but we won't get into the legality. I'll cover the legal aspects in a future video. But for now, we're breaking down the best truck guns from compact rifles to tactical shotguns and everything in between. Thompson Center made hunting history when it introduced the first single-shot break-action encore pistol. This pistol has handled everything from rifle to handgun cartridges while still delivering MOA accuracy, and now it's chambered in the powerhouse 50 Alaskan. Aside from this unique chambering, the 50 Alaskan model includes a bright metal finish, a heavy 15-inch barrel, the TC muzzle brake, and topped off with a 2.5 to 7x handgun scope. The Revolution G1 Contender Crusher walnut grips with finger grooves and walnut forend are stock. The Encore's Dragoon-style trigger guard is a full half-inch wide, which makes opening the action easy. The ejector doesn't kick cartridges out of the gun, but rather pushes them up far enough to be plucked from the chamber. The hammer is a rebounding safety type, rising up off the firing pin after the shot's been fired. These single-shot handguns are deadly at most rifle ranges once you learn to shoot them accurately. Get to a solid sitting position and, if possible, use a folding bipod to steady the gun. The more time you spend at the range, the greater your confidence will be. With a good, solid rest and a gradual trigger pull, these pistols are by far the best way to go. The long-awaited FDP-9 folding pistol from Magpul and Zevtech folds into a compact, nearly square package for the ultimate in concealment, yet pops open quickly for rapid deployment. The internal chassis is based on the Zev OZ9 V2 system with Gen 5 internals but greatly modified. Constructed of 4140 steel using a hybrid 17.4 SS slide, all steel components are coated in black nitride. Surface controls include folding ambi charging handles forward of the action. At around 11 by 5 inches when folded, it can be packed in a lot more places without carrying a bag that screams, "I have a PCC stuffed inside here." It's discreet in a whole new way. Pushing down on the charging handle while stowed will deploy the firearm, something that can be done in about a second with a little practice. The unfolded FDP is still a very compact firearm, running around 20 inches. The 7-inch barrel can handle longer shots comfortably, allowing shooters to hit steel targets out to 200 yards. For most users, it'll be a close quarters tool, but its accuracy at range is a nice bonus. For the package you're getting, the FDP-9 sits at a respectable $1,600 MSRP. It's a niche firearm, no doubt, but one that fills a unique role in today's market. This unconventional 9mm rifle is designed to collapse into a compact package for covert portage or handy storage. The pivot feeds from standard Glock 19 magazines and is threaded to accept a sound suppressor. However, it's the only thing conventional about this firearm. The patented action of the pivot, pivots. The top half swings around the bottom half with the press of a button. The resulting package sports a 16-inch barrel, but a collapsed length is only 5 inches longer. The practical applications are thought-provoking, to say the least. Thanks to the combination of steel, aluminum, and polymer components, the weapon weighs only 5 pounds without additional accessories. The total length of the pivot in the firing position is between 27 and 30 inches, depending on the position of the collapsible stock. Next up, we have a shotgun that teeters on the edge of the law. The Remington TAC-14 is a 12-gauge pump-action pistol grip shotgun that's barely a shotgun. It has a 14-inch barrel and an overall length of just barely 26 inches that evades the grip of the NFA's tax stamps. The TAC-14 weighs 6 pounds and offers a fast solution in home defense, as it's made to be operated in close and narrow situations. What makes it special are the tactical look, the 5-round capacity, and the comfortable contours of the bird's head grip. The pump glides backward, smooth and tight as if it was on ball bearings. There's no grit or burrs, start or stops. This is one of my favorite shotgun pumps due to the MOE and M-LOK attachment points. You can attach a variety of rails and accessories. The meaty all-steel receiver makes it a hefty beast. It's not uncomfortably heavy, but its short size makes it a surprise the first time you lift it up. The pump release is easy to reach and press with the shockwave grip for both lefties and righties. The trigger's very nice and smooth. It has a little uptake and then it breaks. Overall, the gun tosses shells aggressively and smoothly from the chamber with a satisfying shuck. Developed in partnership with HS Product, the Springfield Armory Kuna is a precision-manufactured PDW designed for optimal fit and function. At the heart of the Kuna is a roller-delayed action and lightweight bolt that should shoot significantly softer than the usual direct blowback PCCs and AR-9s. The pistol has an upper receiver and handguard machined from aluminum and given an anodized finish. The lower is reinforced polymer with a removable AR pattern grip. With a 6-inch barrel, the pistol has an overall length of 15.5 inches and weighs 4 pounds 10 ounces. The Kuna's magazines are made of translucent polymer with metal feed lips and have a capacity of 30 rounds. We'd like to see a 20-round version for use in messenger bags and backpacks, but as it stands, the two 30-rounders that chip with the gun are a good start. Controls on the Kuna are ambidextrous with a bilateral safety magazine release and bolt release. The charging handle can be moved to either side of the firearm. Designed for attaching accessories, an M1913 Picatinny rail runs the length of the upper receiver for attaching optics. Additionally, the rail has built-in iron sights that display a front post and rear notch when folded down, or a post and aperture when flipped up. The receiver end plate has a section of Picatinny rail, and the handguard has M-lock slots for attaching accessories. Threaded for attaching suppressors or other muzzle devices, the barrel ships with a multi-port muzzle brake installed. If you're looking for a compact and effective backpack or vehicle gun, the Kuna delivers a lot of controllable firepower in a very compact package that's easy to shoot well. Smith & Wesson jumping into the shotgun arena was big news, and a surprise to many. An even bigger surprise was the shotgun itself, a bullpup design with double magazine tubes. What we like about M&P 12 is the pump-action 12-gauge boasts dual magazine tubes, providing a total capacity of 14 plus 1 when loaded with 2 3/4-inch shells. The M&P 12 does feature a 3-inch chamber, however, so it can also be loaded with 12 plus 1 3-inch shells. Defensively, we'd go for the capacity over power. That's me. The M&P 12 also sports 2 pistol grips for better control, 1 rear and 1 forward on the pump, and both are modeled after the M&P pistol series, which includes the ability to swap back straps according to user preference. The total package is 27.8 inches long and weighs just over 8 pounds unloaded, making its heft comparable to many of the other bullpup shotguns on this list. Unlike some of the other listed models, however, the M&P 12 sports fully ambidextrous AR-15 style controls, and its muzzle is compatible with rem chokes. Other features on the M&P 12 include a loaded chamber indicator, Picatinny rail for optics, M-lock for mounting accessories, and a push-button assisted loading-unloading system. That being said, the complex loading process means that you'll never want to top off in the middle of a defensive scenario, so hopefully the shotgun's generous 15-round potential capacity proves large enough to get you through the fight. Overall, the gun ticks all the boxes to make it the overall best bullpup shotgun at present, except for price. Like all guns in this class, it's plasticky, so the above $1,000 price tag feels steep. Fancy a homegrown 9mm AK that's as close as you can get to the Russian Vityaz used by Special Forces? The Palmetto State AKV is essentially an AK chambered in 9mm that runs on a direct blowback operating system instead of the more traditional long-stroke piston operating system found in most AKs. It's also loosely based on the Russian Vityaz, the submachine gun chambered in 9mm used by Russian Special Forces. You'll get a forged front trunnion and bolt carrier, a 10.5-inch nitrided barrel, meaning that the barrel will probably outlast you, and a Picatinny rail on the top of the dust cover for the easy attachment of optics. The safety lever is extended, making it easier to use, as is the paddle magazine release, which is a very welcomed upgrade. The AKV will hold open on the last round, and you can release the bolt by pushing down on a small switch. The rifle runs on relatively available and affordable CZ Scorpion mags. PSA didn't just stop there. They made their own Scorpion mags, which actually have some great features over the original CZ mags. This gun just flat out delivers everything that you could possibly want from an AK chambered in 9mm caliber ammo. It also does this cheaper than the competition. The Kel-Tech KS7 might be the shortest shotgun out there with the stock, and it's not an NFA weapon. At only 26.1 inches long, it's just above the overall length requirements for a shotgun. With a weight of less than 6 pounds, the little 5.9-pound shotgun's short and sweet. Kel-Tech trimmed the KS7 to one tube, and it holds 7 rounds of 2.75-inch shells. The barrel is predictably a trim 18.5 inches, and the length of pull is a pleasant 13 inches. This gun looks like a weird one, but handles well. You get a short pump that's easy to grip, an ambidextrous pump release, a big block safety, and a setup that keeps the lefties happy. The shells eject from the bottom of the gun, not from the left or right-hand sides. This ensures no one gets a shell to the face. That big carry handle acts as your sight and accessory mounting platform. While awkward looking, it makes attaching lights and accessories fairly easy to accomplish. The sight's a big green triangle that's eye-catching and perfect for close-range shooting. I was pleasantly surprised by the Kel-Tech KS7 and how reliable, fun, and easy to use it is. I like the simple, lightweight design, and it's become one of my favorite bullpups. Not everything has to be about urban combat. That was my justification for considering the Axer Arms FSS Mini Shotgun. Thanks to its revolutionary folding feature, it can be easily transported and takes on a compact size that can even fit in your laptop bag. It's important to know that unlike the Mossberg Shockwave pump-action shotguns, the FSS Mini features a semi-automatic operating system and is equipped with a 14-inch barrel. Feeding from a magazine tube running underneath the barrel, the FSS Mini holds up to 5 rounds total, including 1 in the chamber. The firearm is chambered in 12-gauge and features a 3-inch chamber and is equipped with a cross-bolt safety at the rear of the trigger guard, as well as a bolt release located on the right side of the receiver. The synthetic handguard and pistol grip are preferred due to their lightweight design, reducing overall weight and enhancing shooter control. The textured handguard provides a secure hold by gripping your hands. Additionally, you can personalize the shotgun with various universal accessories using the standard 22mm Picatinny rail. The suggested retail price on the Axer Arms FSS Mini is $449. After Mossberg shook the world of defensive firearms with the 590 Shockwave, several other manufacturers followed suit to bring their rendition of this unique shot-shell firing firearm design. Among the most affordable Shockwave clones is the Charles Daly Honcho. Made in the USA, the shotgun's marketed at about half the price of the Mossberg 590 Shockwave. The Honcho Tactical features a 14-inch barrel, but because it lacks a stock, it's not considered a shotgun from a legal standpoint, which means it doesn't require the usual paperwork. One of the standout features of the Honcho Tactical is its rubberized bird's head grip, which provides a tacky surface for better contact and control. The forend is thick and ribbed, allowing for a confident grip, but it also includes a molded-in Picatinny rail at the end for accessories. The safety is conveniently located behind the trigger guard, and the action release latch is on the trigger guard as well. The firearm boasts an aluminum receiver and a steel barrel, making it both lightweight and durable. It's compatible with both 3-inch and 2 3/4-inch shells. This Charles Daly shotgun's perfect for home defense or keeping in your car due to its compact size and ease of use. However, it comes with a longer learning curve, as is typical with stockless shotguns.